Hello everyone! Welcome to Futakuchi's birthday special, Revoiced edition, because I didn't have time to write something else. So yeah, this is the old one from 2 years ago, but revoiced, obviously. So, happy birthday to one of my favorite salty boys. As always, special thanks to my lovely patrons and all of you who subscribe and watch these videos. You are keeping this channel alive and going. Thank you very much, and I hope you will enjoy. Today was supposed to be great. It was Kenji's birthday after all. The whole week was sunny, despite it being start of November, and Kenji couldn't wait to go out for his celebration for the first time in several years. But no, of course it had to start to rain right in the morning. That was just his luck. He looked out of the window and frowned at the raindrops drumming into the glass, his arms crossed over his chest as if the rain personally offended him. Which it technically did, since any stay outside now would be a recipe for disaster. And he really didn't want to get sick on his birthday. Damn it! Couldn't it wait for one day? It's not that bad. Kenji sighed and leaned back into his boyfriend's chest, melting in the embrace. That's easy for you to say. It's not your birthday that just got ruined because of a stupid rain. I bet you my left hand it will be sunny tomorrow again. Chuckling quietly, Aone pulled him closer, making Kenji shiver in the best way possible. Don't you laugh at me, it's not fair. You had such a nice weather for your birthday. Why can't I have a nice sunny autumn day too? You wouldn't go out anyway. Sure I would. Just imagine it. A nice walk under the colorful trees. We could watch the sunset, go to cinema. It could be a beautiful day full of action. But no, it has to rain and ruin everything. My dreams are shattered, Nobu. Shattered! He turned in Aone's arms, squishing his cheeks to underline his words. Aone just rolled his eyes and pulled his hands away before leaning closer to nudge their noses together. It can still be a nice day. Still pouting, Kenji continued to grumble about the unfairness of the situation under his breath, but in the end, he snuggled back into Aone's embrace and sighed contently. At least they were together, right? That thought brought a small smile to his face, as he no less than melted into the warmth radiating from his boyfriend. Dating a human furnace had its advantages, especially during the upcoming cold nights. You know, never mind the weather. Let's just celebrate at home. What do you think? It's actually a great weather for staying in bed the whole day with hot chocolate and movies. Smiling, Aone pressed a short kiss to his cheek. Sounds good, but I also have a surprise for you. That piqued Kenji's interest. You do? I thought we agreed to not give each other gifts for birthdays. Aone raised his eyebrow. And what was that hoodie you got me for my birthday last year? Kenji shrugged but had to look away to hide his reddening cheeks. Hey, it was cute, okay? It was a polar bear themed and it had ears on the hood. Did you expect me to just leave it at the store? And that turtle plushie? Same reason, it was cute. And the cookbook this year? I love your food. Kenji. Okay, fine, I get your point. It's just so difficult not to buy you things I know you will love, you know? I like to see you happy. He smiled shyly, keeping his eyes at his hands now playing with the collar of Aone's shirt. You always get so happy when you get a gift, no matter how stupid it is. And I love your smile. He grinned, since he was no longer the only blushing one. It was adorable, and he added a point to his mental score. If there was anything he liked to do more than making his boyfriend smile, It was to make him blush, and he was pretty proud of himself for his ability to get the ever-stoic Aona to smile and blush. Though truth to be told, Aona had the same effect on him. Maybe it was because he didn't talk much, but Kenji always turned into a red-faced blushing mess when Aona said something loving to him out loud. Especially with that soft look in his eyes he had right now. He pushed a stray strand of hair from Kenji's face, caressing his cheek in the process, and Kenji could already feel his cheeks flaring up again. I like your smile too. That's why I have that surprise. You know you make me smile even when you don't give me anything, right? You being with me is the best gift I could ask for. All I need to see is that grumpy face of yours and I'm immediately feeling much better. Like last week. Aona cracked a small smile and Kenji could melt into a puddle of goo right there and then. Lucky he still had Aona's arms wrapped around his waist. Don't do this to me. My heart can only handle so much and you are being awfully adorable today. But I guess it's my birthday after all, so you have my permission to be as adorable as you please. You will just have to put me back together because I might crumble from it. Aona chuckled and motioned for Kenji to follow him while intertwining their fingers. Kenji's heart sped up with anticipation, and also from the familiar feeling of being dwarfed by Aona's large hand. He loved his boyfriend's hands, so warm and gentle despite their size. They fit well around his own. Close your eyes now. Where are you leading me? You'll see. Despite being cautious, Kenji did as he was told and closed his eyes, letting Aona lead him to wherever he wanted. Now stay here, but don't look yet, okay? Sure. Is that why you were in the office for so long today? Aona hummed in answer, and Kenji could hear him shuffling around with something. He resisted the urge to peek, knowing he would surely ruin the surprise, and waited. Alright, you can look now. Kenji blinked a few times, at first unable to comprehend what was in front of him. Almost as if he suddenly went back in time. His eyes widened as he looked over all the decorations on the table, the same ones he had when he was a child, with a big 2-story cake which was an exact copy of the one he had when he was 6. Behind it sat 2 large, cute plushies, a polar bear and a normal bear, holding paws. How did you... This is... I can't believe it. Is this... real? I'm not dreaming, am I? Please don't pinch me if I am. I don't want to wake up. Aona kissed his temple, a low, rumbly chuckle resonating through his chest. It's all real. I heard you talking about how you liked your childhood celebrations and how much you missed them, so I wanted to bring something of that back. But this had to be so expensive. They don't even make these anymore. How did you... I asked around. Kenji threw his arms around Aona's neck and buried his face into his boyfriend's shoulder to hide the fact he was quickly losing control over the waterworks in his eyes. He really was missing the old celebrations, but he didn't realize how much until now. He would have never thought his lament would be heard, but he couldn't be happier it was. Thank you, Nobu. I don't know what to say. Then don't say anything. I love you so much. I love you too. Let's get some cake, shall we? Yeah, I need some sugar. This is the best surprise I've ever gotten. And the bears. Is that us? Aona nodded, gently stroking his hair. Custom made. Kenji froze and pulled back a bit to see into Aona's eyes. Nobu, that had to cost fortune. Why did you spend so much on me? Because I wanted to. But It's only once a year. He pulled him back under his chin, his arms wrapped firmly around him. You mean a world to me, and I wanted to see you happy. Kenji was glad he was currently pressed against Aone, so his boyfriend couldn't see the mess that just became of him after his words. I think I need to be put together now. Aone kissed the top of his head. Anytime, love. Kenji blushed even harder. Mobu, you are killing me. You can't say things just like that. How am I supposed to recover? Cake? Yeah, that could work. Can I cut it? Absolutely not. You and knives aren't a good combination. Oh, come on. That was one time. One time's too many. Sit down, I'll cut it. Kenji huffed but obeyed, already drooling over the surely delicious cake. Maybe today wasn't that bad after all.